Hello everyone. As in my previous video I stated, wanted to show you our subdivision. I'm getting ready to head to the gym and we're going to walk there, and I said, well, this would be a good time to show the subdivision. So here we go up our street. As I said in the first video, it's very clean and very quiet around here. Again, you get the occasional flyover from the jets by the airport, but other than that, yeah, really peaceful and quiet around here. We really like it. So as you can see, it was most of the houses are pretty much the same. You get a few of them like that where they came in and did some customization, put a second deck on there. A lot of these places here are for rent. They're just sitting empty and have been empty for quite a while. Quite a few of the places are owned by foreigners, be it Korean, European, Australian, and they haven't been able to get back here to, spend time at their vacation home. Normally, there's my neighbor Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob's been here about 7 years. He's from Texas, so yeah. Again, there's one more of a more custom design, a two-story. Really nice two-story with a beautiful little yard there. But again, yeah, you see one coming up here on the right for rent, and frankly, there are a lot of those out here. You don't have the amount of visitors that would normally be here renting these places, or, people can't get in from other countries to come spend time at their vacation homes or rental homes. So, yeah, a lot of these subdivisions, you can get really good prices in these places. Just because, no one's able to come in. You have to already be in the Philippines to move around pretty much. I was hoping my buddy was here. He is one of the most beautiful golden retrievers. He's about a year old golden retrievers that I've ever seen, but it looks like he's inside right now. His mother is actually due for have another litter in August. And we're seriously considering getting one of the puppies from that litter. So, as we come up here to the left, that's the Catholic church that is inside our subdivision. And this pink building right here is the manager's office, or the department office, with a little rec area there, and got a basketball court there. Due to COVID restrictions, it is closed, so you can't really play right now. Over here to the left, we have what was the children's playground, but it's pretty much due to neglect fallen apart, and they've closed it off. Hopefully they'll get into restoring that at some point in time, because Nicole and Marcus really love it. Right here is our own Sari store. That's S-A-R-I. Very common here in the Philippines. You see them, hi sir, you see them just about everywhere. Just a little smaller, tinier version of like a 7-Eleven or something like that, that carries just the essentials. Selection isn't that big, but soft drinks, beer, washing powders, just more or less your everyday items that you may run out of, but you don't feel like going all the way out to the store to get. You can always walk up there and get. So, carrying on through, this is the main road. There's several side roads with more houses on it, but this is the main road through the subdivision. This place over here has been under construction since we got here, and I'm not really sure if it's going to be a hotel or a condominium development, but they work day and night on that thing. You'll come through here sometimes at night and see the welder sparks flying, and yeah, they go day and night on that thing. So coming up here on the left, I want to show you what, in my opinion, is probably the most beautiful house and yard in this subdivision. I mean, just watch this lawn. This lawn, I came by the first 3 times and I swore it was AstroTurf or some kind of turf grass. But that's not. That is Let's see if I can get over here and get a good view. That's actual grass, you know, live grass. And they don't cut it with a lawnmower. This lady hires some guys to come by, and believe it or not, they sit out there on buckets with a umbrella to keep them in the shade over them, and they cut this grass with scissors, believe it or not. Every bit of that is cut with scissors once a week. But it's just, in my opinion, I think it's the prettiest house in here as far as upkeep. She recently repainted everything. Very nice lady that lives there. I've talked to her a couple times, but I mean, it's just so immaculate and well kept that, yeah, this is definitely my favorite house. So with the playground area I just showed you being closed, this is where I love these. If your dog poops, please scoop. All right. They're all over throughout the property, and if you get caught your dog pooping and you don't pick it up, there's a pretty good substantial fine you can get hit with. But this little area right here, Nicole and Marcus like to come here and run around and play, and sort of about their only play area in here right now with everything else, the basketball court and the children's playground being shut down. They pretty much cleaned this up right here, but you can see those big limbs there. Had a little wind come through a few weeks ago and knocked down some pretty substantial size limbs came down off that tree. And that whole area was full of limbs, and you could imagine how damage could cause if you were underneath there. Luckily nobody got hurt, no one was there when they came down. But they got up and trimmed off, I think that's right around in there where they came out at. Trimmed off the dead stuff, took down some limbs, and made it safe for everyone now. We have but we'll probably look at this place if it's still for rent when we are ready to move. When you get off of our street and up on this main street, it seems to be a little bit more breeze blowing. But we've looked at a couple places out here that, you know, when it comes March and we're ready to look for a bigger place, then we'll certainly check some of these out. There are some other subdivisions around here, very close by, that we'll look at that too. But you know, as long as basically foreign travelers are shut down or banned from coming here for right now, it's really a renter's market. You have a lot of places that are sitting empty, and you know, price negotiation is definitely in your favor. So that's good for us. This guy's sort of got a cool setup right here. I always like looking at that. It's a hydroponics garden he's got going. Runs strictly off water. Very, very little soil involved. And there's the infamous tricycle, which is, unless you have a car, that's probably the most popular mode of transportation around here. Especially if you're going somewhere close. And, you know, if you're going a good distance, you want to take a taxi. And, you know, frankly, even if you have a car and you're going somewhere close by, tricycle's probably the best way, just because, you know, parking can be a challenge sometimes. So we're coming up on the guard shack, the entrance area here. This is a little pretty yard too. She keeps it really nice. But yeah, that's our subdivision. So you've basically come from our house to the entrance. And me and Leonie, we try to hit the gym 5 days a week. Some weeks it's only 4. There's another house for rent. And I really like this one. My only concern is about noise with it being so close to the entrance and so close to our main road out here. But again, that's months down the road. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And just see what's available and choose what's best for us. Get the best bang for the buck, and like I say, we're hoping to get a little bit bigger place. Coming up on the guard check here, I'm gonna let this taxi pass by. There they are. The best security guards in the world. All right. Yeah, if you don't, you know, have the information, or you don't have someone call up, you're basically not getting in here, and we love it. You know, you can't just come up and say, hey, I'm going to so-and-so's house. You know, have to know where you're going. You have to know their phone number. The guards will give you a call and say, hey, is it okay for this person to come in? And yeah, I really like that. I like the security of it. Okay, that's the video for now. The next one I'm going to do, this right here is our main road when we come outside the subdivision. You can see it's very pretty, just about traffic, a lot of traffic all the time. But it's a very big main road that runs through Bassauk. And this is the way we walk to the gym. On my next video, I'm going to do the video up the street. I'll walk to the gym and show you some sights and sounds along the way. Being a new YouTuber, we are only allowed to do videos under 15 minutes. And I didn't think I'd be able to get the walk on this road and the subdivision walk in one video. So that'll be our next video. Alright guys, have a great evening. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. And please add comments. We want to make the videos that you want to see. Alright, have a good day.